Hello, and welcome to our winter concert video series. My name is Chip Boaz, and I'm the music director here at High School 1327. As we come to the end of the fall semester, it's a great time to reflect on the whole year. And this has definitely been a year that will go down as in history as a time that has challenged us in many ways to reflect on our humanity. We've had to fight a global pandemic that threatened the health of ourselves, our family, our community, and the world at large. We've had to take sometimes very challenging looks at ourselves and our relationship to race and culture. We've had to fight for the politics that we believe in and stand true to our beliefs. It's been a big year in so many ways. There's a lot to process. And I always think that one of the best ways to process things is through music. And I'm so proud of our musicians here at High School 1327 who have taken it upon themselves to reflect at how all of the tumultuous natures of the past year have affected their lives and how they can express that in music. So you're going to see a lot of great musicians coming up, and they're going to tell you about their experience in 2020 and how that relates to the music that they are going to play. It's a really beautiful display of some wonderful humanity and some great musicianship. So I hope you enjoy, and I hope to see you in the little theater soon. Thanks, everybody. Enjoy the night.
Hi, my name is Sadie Leitz, and I'm a junior in performance workshop and orchestra. My 2020 experience has been very strange. COVID-19 has made life really stressful, and my family lost one of our family members to COVID, so it has been really hard for all of us. I miss seeing friends and family without fear of catching corona, and I miss being able to do simple things like going to yoga classes or, going into stores. I wrote my own song called Nothing Light About It to capture how 2020 has felt for me and many other people I know. I hope you enjoy. It's been a hard, long year, and what have you done? It's made a fool of everyone, and we just want to see the blue sky again. It's been a sad, lonesome year, and there ain't no sun. We are losing touch with everyone, and I know I'm not the only one alone in here. Yeah, it's been so long. Oh, it's a sad song, my friends. No one around in these empty towns. 2020 vision, what a shame. You didn't meet the expectation of your name. And I know everything looks blurry, but please don't be in a hurry to run away from the clear hope that lies ahead. No one around, they're all different now. I spend the whole day trapped in my room, staring at a screen on Zoom gallery view, and all I really want is to hold you close. Yeah, it's been so long. a captive age, and I know we are all tangled in our worry and our anger, but don't give up. Change is on its way. I really miss you. I really miss you. I really miss you. Miss you. I really miss you. I never knew you. Knew you. I never knew you. So raise a glass till we are free at last. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Sarah Conway. I'm a 9th grader and I'm in symphonic band. 2020 has felt like a coming of age year for me. This year has felt like 3 years worth of crazy events all combined together. At the same time, I feel as though nothing has happened in my life. Except things have happened. I just don't remember as much because of how hectic this year has been. In February, I traveled to another country. I experienced the Black Lives Matter movement's spark and a crazy presidential election. I also learned about the world's ongoing struggle with coronavirus and its effects. I started high school. I believe all of these things have made me think older, or at least think differently. During 2020, I have learned and thought about significant issues. I now find myself worrying about poverty, inequality, and climate change. Through this, I have often wished to be younger and not know yet how complicated the world is. So, I have chosen the song Those Were the Days as a way of remembering how different I was a few years ago, or even just a year ago.
Hello, my name is Ruby Alaniz-Hamer, and I'm a sophomore, and I'm in orchestra, as you can tell. My 2020 experience has mostly been quarantining, as everyone else has, and going on the news every day and just finding something new and fun to see that's happening around the world. So overall, everything has just been amazing. The song that I'm going to be playing today is When the World Caves In by Matt Maltese, because the song is about an apocalypse and just having your friends by your side while everything happens, which is what happened for me. And quarantining wasn't exactly the apocalypse, but it always felt like it was going to become the apocalypse. Anyways, I'm gonna play the song now. Thanks!
Hi, my name is Jackson. This year, I'm a freshman in the symphonic band. My story of 2020 centers around the coronavirus pandemic because, like most people, I'm doing things like this video from my house. No one in my family has got the coronavirus yet, but there's still this fear looming over everything. So to describe this year, I picked the song Yesterday by the Beatles. In the song, the singer talks about his troubles and wishes that things could be back to the way they were before, hence yesterday. In quarantine, this is definitely something I've thought about myself.
Hello, my name is Hernandez Perez. I'm currently in grade 12. I am in music class for period 1. My story this year has been very crazy and moving, mainly sad. My story becomes sad to see so many injustices and deaths everywhere. Whether due to the global pandemic, resins, crime, mothers of women and men, the truth is very sad to witness so many injustices in this world. The song that I am going to interpret is related to the mistreatment of women around the world. It is about how we let housework be deceived for fear of demanding the situation when I should not be like that. It is a song where we have to think about ourselves and tell her not the physical and emotional treatment. My song is named Se Portado Mal of Kenny Garcia and Mon Laferte. Antes de ir a casa, mañana perdóname que te quiero, se portado mal, te puedo ir para el trabajo, y su amiga pregunta por la escalera que iba trabajo, sí, librito que sigue creyendo, mentiras que le ofreciendo, o solo le queda se apagó, como se apaga una vela encendida. Se sopla de golpe, se cierra la llama, se apaga la vida. Y se murió, como se mueren ni las calabazas. Antes del silencio, me pero también
Hello, my name is Nello Marcucci. I'm a freshman at High School 1327, and I'm in string orchestra. So, over the year 2020, I feel like a lot of people have been trying to find ways to connect with, people that they've known, friends and stuff, family. And a lot of times they're trying to cure boredom, whether it be by finding a new hobby or continuing an old hobby. And I think people in 2020 in general are, one, bored, and two, scared of the coronavirus and, all that stuff. So the song I chose was Longview by Green Day, because I think it kind of represents a little bit of both those things, mostly boredom. But yeah, this is Longview by Green Day.
My name is Franco Muñoz-McCue, and I'm a senior at High School 1327. And this year's been rough for a lot of people with COVID-19 and all that. And I keep looking back and remind myself of like all the good times that we've had before this year has gone, and just like reminiscing and getting really sentimental about just this year in general. And there's a lot of things that we don't have that we miss, and a lot of people we want to see, and a lot of family and friends that we can only see through a screen, which is definitely not the same as in person. And so I really wanted to express all these feelings in a really wonderful song, which is In a Sentimental Mood by Duke Ellington. I really love this song. I've been playing it for like almost an entire year now, and I really think that this song gives space for a lot of emotion to come through. It's a ballad, it's very slow, and you can really just express yourself through the song, which I really love to do in music. And so I hope you enjoy it, and thank you. Thank you so much for listening to my song, and I hope y'all have a great night.
Hi, my name is Aidan Mahl, and I'm a senior in performance workshop. The past year has been full of a lot of change and new experiences for me. I've listened to a lot of new music and expanded my musical taste quite a bit, mostly due to quarantine. And I've also picked up a lot of new hobbies like biking and made a lot of new friends. And the song I will be playing is called Out of Gas by Modest Mouse. And it relates to my 2020 story because probably like a lot of people, this year has left me feeling pretty drained and out of gas, so to say, due to everything that's happened throughout the world.
Hi, my name is Sophia Minutoli. I am a senior and this is my winter performance video. I am in music performance block 1. I hope you enjoy. Thank you. Hello and welcome to my garage, which is undoubtedly the most beautiful setup you will see in any of today's videos. No, in seriousness though, the garage is one of the only places that has a lack of noise, and I thought I'd make the best of it and do a casual little sit down and just talk about the meaning of the song, because the meaning's what's important, right? So I chose Party of One by Brandi Carlile to be my song for my winter concert performance video. And I chose the song Party of One very intentionally because COVID obviously forced a lot of us to feel like we were in this isolated place, kind of a party of one. And for me, particularly, that actually ended up being a really beneficial thing. But at first, like the song, it starts off as pretty down, pretty sad, pretty tough times. And then eventually towards the end, it builds to this bit of a resolution with the inclination that everything is going to be okay and there is peace and there's hope and things will work out ultimately. So that's why I chose the song. I think it's a really beautiful reminder of how you can take a struggle and you can be in this really sad kind of dark place and you can turn it into something positive. So you can take that alone time and you can use it to your benefit. For me specifically, I had to let go of some people that I was friends with because they weren't positively affecting my life. I had to transfer schools because same thing, I wanted my mental health to be in a better place. and I just had to try to make amends and work on the things that were really important to me and let go of the things that weren't so important to me anymore. And it was a really hard thing to do, and so there were months where I was very down and I was very sad, and I felt like I was very, very much in that party of one mindset where it's just me and me alone. But eventually I kind of started to use that to my advantage to try to make those positive shifts that I was talking about. And then that is why I feel like my trajectory of my 2020 matches the song in terms of how it starts off kind of sad, kind of depressing, and then it gets to this place with more of a set resolution and more of this message that there is hope and things will work out. The song is not like my life at all. The song was kind of a message after Brandi Carlile got in a fight with her wife, saying that she was really upset about it, and she wrote the song when she was like sitting in a bar alone. But I just think that the general like feeling of the song does match up really well with how my 2020 went, and I hope that I did the emotion that this song conveys some justice. I could never match Brandi Carlile's talent, but I did try my best, and I hope you enjoy. Thank you so much for watching.
Waiter, send this to the table, the party of one, the only other lonely soul in this place. And so you're finishing up your coffee, but then where you gonna run? Where'd you get that look on your face? You should always let the sun go down on your anger, let it burn you to sleep, and bring it closer to danger, to surrender and retreat. Sing your sad soul to sleep. I loved you the first time I saw you, and you know I love you still, but I am tired, and I am yours. Don't even think about your freedom or taking that flight, going back upon your promise after fighting for the right. 'Cause your eggshells and your icy mints and your weaponized words are paper tigers now. Oh, your constant overthinking and your secretive drinking are making you more and more alone. And girl, you can slam the door behind you, it ain't never gonna close, because when you're home, you're already home. I am tired, I am tired. I don't wanna go home anymore. I don't wanna throw stones anymore. I don't wanna take part in the war. I loved you the first time I saw you, and you know I love you still. I loved you the first time I saw you, and you know I love you still. I don't wanna be right anymore. Lord, I don't wanna fight anymore. I'm not taking your side anymore. I am tired. I am not my own. And I am leaving. Oh, I am tired, but I'm coming home. 'Cause I am yours, I am yours, I am yours, I am yours, I am yours. I am yours, I am yours, I am yours, I am yours, I am yours.
Hello, my name is Dominic Trimble. I'm a junior and I play trumpet in symphonic band. When Mr. Boaz first introduced this project and said that we would need to talk about something we struggled with during the pandemic, I already knew what I was going to talk about because it had been on my mind every day for the last 2 months. The thing I struggled with the most over the last 2 months is distance learning. At first, I was super excited to be able to work from home because I didn't have to care about how I got to school or how I got home. Also, I had a lot more freedom to do what I wanted during class. March through June went okay because everything was still being figured out, so there wasn't that much work. But since August, things have been different. After the first few weeks, once we had started getting projects and longer assignments, I started to see why having the freedom to choose what to do during class wasn't better than being in in-person school. My schedule fell apart fast, and all the little things that didn't affect me very much started to grow and take over. I've always struggled with procrastination, but I was always able to power through it and get my work done. But in quarantine at home, there are so many distractions and no structure, it made it near impossible for me to get everything done. Even now, I have lists of things that I need to catch up on, but with finals coming up, I doubt I will finish everything. Luckily, all of the teachers have been super supportive and flexible because they understand what I and a lot of other students are going through. I hope that I can motivate others, and most importantly myself, to keep working hard and to power through until we come back and see each other in person. Okay, the song I'll be playing is Carry On Wayward Son by Kansas because the whole theme of the song is to keep moving forward and keep powering through and I guess carrying on, as you see in the title. Hope you enjoy.
Hi, I'm Julian Marquit and I'm a freshman in first period performance workshop. My 2020 story began last year in 8th grade when school became virtual. I had way more time on my hands than I had ever had, so I decided to do something useful with it. I was already a pretty strong mountain biker, but at that time I decided to go for it and take mountain biking to the next level. I started riding whenever I could, squeezing in 100 miles week after week, and having so much fun. I became super ambitious and set insane goals for myself and pushing my limits further and further. During this period of time, I was meeting all these new people and exploring new places all around Marin County on my bike, and it was just awesome. The coronavirus is obviously a horrible time, but I really benefited it when it came to mountain biking. The song I'll be playing is called Higher Ground by Stevie Wonder. In his album released in 1973, Inner Visions. It talks about pushing your limits higher and higher until you reach, quote, higher ground, whatever that might be. This is the feeling I felt because I improved so quickly and largely that I felt I didn't even have a limit. This song also has a very marchy sort of rhythm with like boom, boom, boom. So that also shows how I was like marching on with my skills and progression. So here it is. I hope you like it.
is Elliot, and I'm a freshman this year in Mr. Boaz's symphonic band. This was a tough year for me, as I'm sure it was for a lot of you. My 2020 experience began, as most years do, the usual busyness, fun because we had good days and then bad days, and boring days and exciting days. Soon we would retreat to our homes in an effort to combat the pandemic that would define the year and define an important part of my life. When school went online, I was living at San Quentin State Prison on the residential grounds. Online school there was a disaster. I was crushed by it, the stress, the isolation of the prison, the lack of connection with teachers and friends and family that I desperately needed to succeed. Over the summer, though, I got a much-needed break, a chance to live with my cousins in the city for a month due to the awful, unprecedented outbreak at San Quentin. When school began again at a new school and we had moved back to San Anselmo, it would seem I was ready to attend online school again. I normally like school. It's always been a defining, positive factor in my life. But this sucks. I hate it. I don't hate the content, my teachers, or my classmates. I hate not having the relationships that I need for success. I hate being uninspired, unmotivated, and generally unhappy. I hate hating things. I do hope that I come out of this having learned a few lessons about myself and about the world. Now, I don't want to gripe for too long about this, nor do you want to hear me do so. So here's a piece I picked to play today. Horkstow Grange by Percy Aldridge Granger. Thank you for watching.
Hi, my name is Jade. I'm a freshman, and I play trombone in symphonic and jazz band. So we're talking about 2020 stories today, and mine has been pretty crazy, but like everyone else's has too. And I think that kind of allows us to be able to come together and talk about it and relate to one another. Yeah, so like I said, mine's been crazy, but I think the biggest thing that happened to me was I became so much more aware of everything going on, and I think that was mainly due to the rise of the Black Lives Matter movement and everything behind that. And I just really grew as a person, and I started realizing what I could do to help, and just not only what I could do to help, but just educating myself and looking beyond what's outside my bubble, and even like researching what's like inside my bubble, because there was a lot of stuff that I didn't know about, and I still have tons to learn, but I'm happy with where I'm leading towards. And I think another thing that happened was I lost a lot of friendships, and that was probably because they were like my school friends, and we weren't close enough where we would like hang out every day, and I wasn't allowed to hang out with anyone until like 4 months ago. And so I just didn't get to see him very often, and I think I lost a lot of friendships that way. But I still have like my core group of friends, and I'm very grateful for that, because yeah, it's really nice having
a support group outside of your family, because your family's awesome, but sometimes you need like someone other than your family, really. And yeah, the last thing that happened was like my style completely changed, and that was because I actually have no idea why that happened. I don't know if it would have happened with or without quarantine, but like the music I listen to like the clothes that I wear, my hobbies, all of that stuff has completely changed, and I like that. I think it's fun trying out new stuff, and I definitely think it's changed for the better. And everything that's happened to me personally, most of the things that have happened to me mentally have been positive and like signs of growth. So the song I'm playing is actually kind of about COVID and just how to deal with everything, and it's Don't Stop by Fleetwood Mac. And I chose this song because first of all, I love it, and second of all, the message is super strong. It's saying don't stop thinking about tomorrow, because if you're so focused, and it also says yesterday's gone, so if you're so focused on like wishing that yesterday didn't happen or something in the past didn't happen, take that energy and just like put it into making sure today and tomorrow's awesome. And yeah, so I'm playing that, and there's going to be a backing track along with it because it just sounds kind of empty with just the trombone playing. And also there's a guitar solo in the middle, but I wanted to leave that in because it's fun and kind of a core part of the song. So yeah.
Hello, my name is Brad Hamilton. I'm a senior, and I am part of a performance workshop for this winter performance in 2020. And here's my a 2020 story. My 2020 story is mainly one about isolation, the positive aspects along with the negative aspects of it. When this quarantine first started in March, it felt like a cute little getaway. People are dying, so just stay in your house for a few months, and by the time school starts again, it'll be all over. We'll go back to normal. However, as things went on, and it started piling up in America, it was clear that that was not the case. And the quarantine went from a sort of period of self-isolation to sort of just do whatever you want, catch up on your shows, maybe make some music, make some art. But then that came to an experience where you just stay in your house all day and you still do work, and it sort of became one more stress and dread, especially since in America the case for COVID seems to be more of not to like get rid of it, but instead more to just deal with it and adapt to it, especially compared to other countries like Australia, New Zealand, who basically are really done with it. And especially seeing other countries deal with it, and just how like the American political system right now, just along with the quarantine, makes everything sort of feel helpless and hopeless like in these times. And the song that I chose is Nude by Radiohead from their 2007 LP In Rainbows. And the song Nude overall sort of has sort of that both sides of the story thing. There is the isolation part, which sort of fits within the sort of like dreamy, sort of like isolated aspect of the song. While also in sort of the very sort of like heavenly lyrics, or not the lyrics, the heavenly music of it. But then sort of coming around in the more sort of depressing parts and the lyrics, especially sort of the main line of the song, don't get any big ideas because it's not going to happen. And since now it's time to play the song, pause for a bit. Lights will go down. There'll be an intro. There'll be an intro for about 30 seconds, but then the playing will start.
Hey everybody, this is Oliver John here, and I'm currently a sophomore in high school, and I attend Mr. Boaz's performance workshop class. And my 2020 experience has felt very apocalyptic, just the whole world has kind of, for the past months. And I've just kind of been observing it and trying not to let it get me down too much. So the song that I chose today is by Beck, and it's called Pay No Mind. And I think this song relates to 2020 because it sort of describes him going out in a city that's very apocalyptic and sort of broken down, and he's trying not to pay too much attention to it and just trying to make it through. Kind of like what people are doing right now with the pandemic. And I think this song relates to it quite well. So that's what I'm going to do for today.
Tonight the city is full of morons, and all the toilets are overflowing. There's shopping malls coming out of the walls as we walk out among the manure. That's why pay no mind, pay no mind, pay no mind. Give the finger to the rock and roll singer as he's dancing upon your paycheck. The sails climb high through the garbage pail sky like a giant object crushing the sun. That's why pay no mind. Sleeping slime just got signed. So get out your lead pipe dreams. Get out your 10-foot flags. The insects are huge and the poison's all been used, and the drugs won't kill your day job, honey. That's why pay no mind. Sleeping slime. Pay no mind. That's why pay no mind. Pay no mind. Pay no mind.
Hi, I'm Summer Yore, and I'm in Mr. Boaz's class. Let's get right to the point. My 2020 has been pretty crazy, but also pretty boring at the same time. I guess I've grown a lot since the beginning of the year and have definitely just realized to not take life so seriously. And just be chill. I used to hate myself because I was trying to be someone that I obviously just wasn't, and it was just a whole mess. But now I could care less about that. So anyways, I'm gonna be playing Waking Up by Elastica. This song just pretty much sums up how 2020 has been, like how I feel, how I've been feeling. And so, yeah, and keep in mind that I've only been playing bass since the start of the year, so if I don't meet your standards, suck it up. Sorry. Okay.
Has been a very rough year for all of us. COVID-19 threw us into a global pandemic and a big quarantine. Throughout this time, I've lost connections with my friends that I am not so close to. With the absence of in-person school, I do not get to see my school friends, so to speak. This song is supposed to portray the longing of companionship.
Hello, my name is Dexter Hickson. I am in PW, and I'm in 11th grade, which is weird to say, because it really felt like I was never even in 10th grade with this whole coronavirus thing. You know, great segue there. My experience in the coronavirus honestly hasn't been that bad. Because, like, outside of school in general anyways, I would keep myself entertained with a multitude of projects. And while the coronavirus is obviously terrible, its direct effect on me has really only resulted in me having more time to practice music, make nightmarish creatures. I'm looking for a prop. I don't know. I guess I don't have one. Yeah, and just do art stuff. And my biggest, you know, what a lot of people have a problem with is not being able to see or talk to people, right? And certainly for the many first months when we didn't know what was going on, I wouldn't meet anybody. And now when I meet like one or two people, we always have masks and all that stuff. But these projects helped me stay connected, I would say, with people throughout the whole coronavirus thing, which I think is, you know, just with music in general, kind of its biggest strength, right? And with this song in particular, I had the pleasure of working with three other people in this class, but then a bunch of other people outside of this class as well, to kind of throw together this fun song. Which is kind of like a mishmash of the experiences of 2020, certainly colored by them, I would say. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this song and can hear how much fun it was for us to make it. So yeah, thanks.
Hello, my name is George Favel. I am a junior at Drake High School, and I'm in music performance workshop as well as jazz band this year. The song that I worked on was called The Grapefruit. I worked on it collaboratively with Dexter Hickson, Kennedy Williams, and Owen Foltz. Hope you enjoy it. My 2020 story isn't that interesting. I mean, we were in a pandemic, so I didn't have anything really to do. But a way that my song actually relates to my story is my collaboration with Dexter on it. I've been meeting up with Dexter safely for basically every week, working on music together, and this is the first time I've done anything like this, and it's been really interesting to expand my own knowledge of music and also just the way that I interact with music on a day-to-day basis from a performance aspect, like I have been doing for a couple of years on the clarinet, to more of a just writer's aspect, and I've been able to write more music and dig into more music with other people over this past year. It's been nice. I hope you enjoy the song.
The song's called The Grapefruit. I forgot to say that.
Palm tree, which is fortunate because grapefruit juice is filled with fun and lively things you could never get from a palm tree. So for a cool, refreshing taste, leave the palm trees on the beach and drink grapefruit juice on the rocks. 100% pure Florida grapefruit juice.
They've